Afghanistan is a land that has been steeped in conflict for centuries. But, beneath the surface of this land-locked nation lies an untapped source of wealth and prosperity, oil. Despite the ongoing instability, there are plans in place to tap into Afghanistan's valuable oil reserves and bring much-needed stability to the region. But how much oil does Afghanistan actually have? What is being done to tap into its reserves? And what is the latest news on Afghanistan's oil deal with China? Here's what you need to know. At one point it was estimated that Afghanistan had around 1.8 billion barrels of oil in its reserves, and as technology advances and more exploration is conducted, this number may increase significantly. The potential for economic growth and development from tapping into these natural resources is huge, but it has yet to be realized due to decades of civil war and unrest. If tapped correctly, Afghanistan's oil reserves could be a huge boon for the economy of the country. For years now, efforts have been underway to tap into Afghanistan's oil reserves, though progress has been slow due to security risks and lack of infrastructure. In 2011, China National Petroleum Corporation and its Afghan partner, Watan Oil and Gas, secured the rights to 3 oil blocks in northwestern Afghanistan which, it was estimated, were going to cost $400 million to develop. This project was seen as potentially game-changing for the Afghan energy sector, and would provide much-needed jobs for locals as well as revenue for government coffers. According to Wahidullah Shirani, ex-Mines Minister of Afghanistan, practical work for the project was due to begin in October 2012. And according to estimates, the project was due to bring in $7 billion within 23 years for the country. In 2018 however, Afghanistan's landmark oil project came to a standstill, a year after first production began, because there was still no agreement in place to refine the oil. Afghanistan itself lacked refining capacity, and was reliant on trade agreements with neighbors. After 2018 however, there was little to no news around developments in the Afghan oil sector, until now. In a major development for the oil sector in Afghanistan, news recently broke that the Taliban-led administration had signed an agreement with Chinese company Xinjiang Central Asia Petroleum and Gas Co. (CAPEIC) to extract oil from an expansive 4,500 square kilometer area across 3 northern provinces. With this 25-year contract also comes a 20% stake for the Taliban government, $150 million worth of investment and 3,000 job opportunities for locals, numbers which are only projected to increase over the duration of the contract. Afghanistan, with its estimated $1 trillion in untapped resources and strategic location within a key region of China's Belt and Road Infrastructure Initiative, has started to become an attractive prospect for foreign investors after years of unrest prevented any significant exploitation of its oil reserves. China's recent oil contract also serves to highlight China's deepening economic involvement in Afghanistan, despite its lack of any formal recognition of Afghanistan's Taliban administration. As of now, while Afghanistan doesn't have a developed oil industry of its own, it is still currently operating 6 mini-refineries that have the capacity to refine several thousand barrels of refined petroleum products per day. It is clear that Afghanistan has great potential when it comes to its oil reserves, but so far very little progress has been made towards capitalizing on them due to ongoing instability in the country. This is not the first time that projects to exploit Afghanistan's fossil fuel reserves have started. In the past however, none of these projects have truly been successful. While such projects have the capability to bring much-needed stability back into this war-torn nation, while also improving living standards for those who call it home, what the ultimate outcome of the oil industry in Afghanistan will be, only time will tell. If you made it this far, thank you for your time. Follow me and subscribe to stay with me in future posts mostly on investing, finance, economics and business. If you have any investing topics that you'd like for me to cover, please drop them in the comments below.